Alright guys, so I'm enjoying this food. First of all, I'm in the process of doing my hair. I'm doing locks. So I look crazy. I probably have like 10 on the side. That's it. But you know, the process is processing. Well, I got stories. First of all, today, I had this one client. Well, yesterday she texted me. She said she wanted locks. So I gave her a price and I said it was $300. And she literally said okay and came through for like a whole consultation. Like literally knows the price already and comes here. Oh my wire. So she said, okay, should I cash app you? I was like, yeah, sure. I sent her my cash app. And so today, she was like, hey, my husband said I can't go anything over $200. And mind you, this lady is literally like a millionaire. You lying. So, so I was like, okay, I mean, I can do 270. And so she was like, it's still close to 300. And I was like, but I'll try and convince him to 250. This girl's negotiating with me at this point. Yes, I do know the game. I know how to negotiate. So stop playing with me. I'm not. I've been in an entrepreneur's mindset already before. I'm not new to this game. So I was like, okay, well, let me know what your husband says about 270. And she said, I don't think he's gonna go for it because close to 300. Girl, it's you. You're lying. Why are you putting it on your husband? Like, she's a good person, you know. But like, don't waste my time and we have a whole consultation before. Hi. We have a whole consultation before, and then you say you agree to a price, and then the next day you're like, can you only do $200? I have to literally buy the hair. The hair is already $100, and then I have to install the hair and make the hair. No, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Oh hi, hey guys. I'm eating. I'm in the process of doing my hair, so I look a little crazy, but you know, you gotta multitask. Okay, so the next story is thank you. So the next story is I was working in a salon, right? And this is why I quit the salon, by the way. So one of my coworkers was like, underarms, leave my underarm. Like, I'm really insecure about my underarms. Don't do me like that. So one of my coworkers was like, hey, do you want to take this girl with short hair? And I was like, I don't do short hair. But, me being a risk taker, I was like, all right, I'll do it. Girl, she has like this 1 inch long hair and she wants it flat ironed. I was like, all right, let me wing it. So I'm with the flat iron, right? And the flat iron's real small. They have like multiple sizes of irons. No, I'm not mixed with African. Anyways, guys, leave my underarms alone. Anyway, I'm doing her hair with the flat iron. And she's like, my hair doesn't do really well with flat irons. And I was like, I ignored it because I was like, first of all, I don't even know how to do short hair. So in my head, I was thinking that. So the service is completely done. First of all, you could have said something during the service, but you didn't. But you didn't say anything. And so she was like, can I speak to your manager? And you already know the drill. Once somebody says, can I speak to your manager? It's over. So she was like, I see you have 2 big hearts. Yeah. So anyway, stop it. You guys are distracting me from the story whole time. Okay, anyways. So she speaks to the manager. She's like, I don't like my hair. This isn't what I expected. So the manager takes me to the back and she's like, first of all, your work isn't even 50% good. I was like, you know, try not to cry, because I'm a sweet person. Like 50% is a big percentage. I used to do everything in the salon. I used to do makeup, I used to do nails, I used to do lashes. I was even doing hair, ma'am. So what's 50% to you? Because you can only do hair. You can only do hair. That's all I gotta say. So, anyways, so she calls me and she's like, I leave home, sorry. She calls me and she's like, okay, so your booth rentals only is gonna be $200 a week now. So she raises my booth rent on top of like pretty much dissing me or whatever. So it's like $200 during the time I didn't have a lot of clientele. So anyways, during the time I didn't have a lot of clientele. So I was like, $200 is a lot during for each week, sorry. So I just left the salon because the manager was supposed to, like, as a good manager, you're supposed to help me. You're supposed to help me in my weak areas. You know what I'm saying? And which she didn't. So I just left, you know. And now, today, I'm just like on my own. I'm an entrepreneur. Forget salons. Salons are crazy and really problematic. Y'all got your mics around, y'all? I be getting the I be getting the cheesesteaks. Extra cheese. You gotta leave the peppers in because that's the good part. Y'all in the comment section, y'all gotta grow up. Y'all got to grow up. We too old for that. I don't got OnlyFans. I'm a Christian person. I go to church on Saturdays. I'm mixed with black and white. My dad's side, is like Caribbean from Trinidad Tobago. Right, I was over here trying to tell stories and y'all talking about some crazy stuff. Why are you judging though? I can be a Christian and be my own person too. Come on. Very judgmental people. You shouldn't be in the church. He's like, no, I'm just kidding. Alright, so anyway, what's my next story? I don't really got one. Cigarettes is better than sports. Do y'all just be saying anything? Like, what do y'all want to talk about? I'm doing hair, by the way. I have a client at 2 something. So I'm working on her hair. So I make locks prior to services. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, y'all want to hear about the time that I pretty much got scammed? So anyways, I'm gonna tell it anyways. So I'm doing this lady's hair and she's talking to her boyfriend. And she's on the phone like, yeah, just dispute it, just dispute it. You know, I don't really care because like I thought it was a situation where like, you know, somebody else got scammed and just they're like, just dispute it. But anyways, so it comes down to my time and I finished the girl's hair. And and she told me she likes her hair. I thought it looked good myself. So like probably I realizing this like probably a month later, my payment didn't go through from this other client I did. It was about the same amount, like $390, right? So I realized, well, I called the people and I was like, why didn't my money go through? And that's crazy. That's a crazy giveaway. But anyways, I called the people who is controlling like my bank, and they was like, well, somebody disputed the payment. And I was like, disputed the payment? So I realized that the girl that was talking to her boyfriend, there's like disputer like scammers out here. Like they'll get a service and dispute anything. And I was like, oh, y'all kind of smart. I ain't gonna lie, but it still hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost $390. Like you can dispute something, but then there's people who dispute everything, literally. So yeah, I pretty much got scammed by that. Oh, there was this one time, and this was actually recently. So I'm doing this girl's hair, and we finished the whole service. It was like a bob, and she was like, this wasn't what I was looking for," and I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So deposits are half of the price. So her deposit, let's say for example, it was 250, right? And any deposit is not refundable. That's according to my requirements. Any deposit is non-refundable. So I told her, hey, keep the remaining 250. It's yours. I forget you then. It's yours. You can keep the 250. I'll take your hair out and you can go home. So I pretty much lost $250 that day, which is cool. Me being like pretty much good customer service, because if you think about it, if you don't like your hair and you go home and you tell everybody, they're like, oh, did you pay for that? You know, they're asking people, did you pay for that? You shouldn't have paid for that. So I didn't charge her for the hair. Anyways, so she goes home, and the next day she texts me. She was like, hey, can I get my refund back? And I was like, refund? First of all, I let you go home, and I took your hair down. I took your hair down. Taking your hair down is an extra charge. I didn't charge you for that. I could have charged you an extra $100 for taking your hair out. Sorry, I'm looking for something. But I didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you guys think I was in the wrong? Do you think I was in the wrong? Where's my grease? Like, do you think I was in the wrong for not charging her? I mean, for not charging her, for not giving her 250 back? The deposit, exactly. I think I was fair. What are you confused about, Jessica? What are the question mark? No deposits are refundable. You want to see the hair I'm doing so far? So these are the locks. They look crazy on camera. Hold on. So yeah, this is what they look like. Thank you. I don't know. I have like 25 more to make. I'm stressed because my client is coming at like literally one something, or maybe she said she had a nail appointment one something to four maybe. So it might be a late appointment that I'm doing, and it might not be. I don't even know. So I'm just waiting for her nails to be done. And to be honest with you, I'm not even ready for a late appointment. I'm just getting money. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jaden. Jaden Bowie. Is that your last name, or are you from Bowie? Jaden, or, you know, yes, what though? Yes, your last name is Bowie. You know, some people say that, like, how it's spelt there, Bowie. Some people say Bowie. So is it Bowie or Bowie? They'd be like, oh, you're from Bowie, Maryland. That's because I live in Bowie. I live in Bowie, Maryland. Okay. So I'm going to Florida. Yeah, I'm going to Florida this weekend. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Boy. So yeah, I'm going to Florida this weekend, and I'm really excited about it because I'm gonna do live stream all this weekend. Like I'm over editing, y'all. I am over editing. Like if we can just record all day, like live, then that's lit. Does anybody live in Florida? I will be there like the 24th to the 28th. No. Oh, you're from Cali. That's cool. How is it? I see a lot of people from California in the chat. Like, all I see is California. I'm like, there's must be a lot of people in California. Like, is anybody from Maryland? Sheesh. From Michigan? Gee, what's the weather like down there? What's the weather like from there and Cali? I think it's like 70 degrees down here. No, I'm gonna say like 79 because it's still warm. Have y'all been to Ocean City? Virginia Beach? Hi. Yes. I look like pizza. Low-key. The back of my head's not done. I'm in the process of doing my hair. So I'm gonna have some locks. I'm gonna have some locks soon. I do my own hair. That's a skill. That's a talent. So I got some wigs yesterday and I picked the color myself. I was like, bet these colors are gonna look cute. Do you guys want me to show you guys the wig color? Let me show you. I'm gonna grab it. Don't judge. My room's messy. So this is the wig. So I'm literally cutting this wig up and putting the hair from the wig onto these locks. Tell me that's not a skill. That's not a talent right there. Okay. But it low-key itchy. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, I'm an anxious person. Is anybody else that way? Like, does anybody like suffer from anxiety? Because I am full of anxiety. I am a total mess, low-key. Anything small, I'm triggered. Like, even somebody was talking about my armpit in the chat. I was like, anxiety. No, you're lucky. Well, how old are you, Jessica? How old is everybody? You're not telling? You're probably like 18, 17. I'm 26. And I'm not afraid to tell it. No, I'm not stressing. You ain't got to say nothing. Stranger danger. It's like, no, let me stop being weird. I'm not a weirdo. I promise. Nobody's saying anything in the chat. Y'all are dry. Except for Jessica. So tell me. Or no, I'm black and white. I mix with black and white. And then my dad's side is Caribbean, so a little bit of that. A little Caribbean on them. A little sauce. What do y'all like to eat? Because I like Caribbean food. I'm all about that. I like me some roti with some curry potatoes. Some doubles. I don't like oxtail. Oxtail's slimy, I feel like. I don't know, I'm not a meat person. Like, I'm trying to be vegetarian. So, meats don't really, I don't really like them the best. What's y'all favorite dish? Do you guys know how to cook? Oh, Jessica, you know how to cook? What do you make? Because truthfully, I don't cook. I want to eventually one day, but it's just like it's low-key stressful for me. Like if you don't make it right, people know. They're gonna be like, oh, let me try when you're done. And then if it doesn't turn out right, it's like I tried. Like I was cooking once upon a time when I was pregnant with my little girl. And I was craving some tater tots. And I tried my best to make tater tots. Making tater tots is actually a task. Who would have known? Yeah, no, it wasn't. It didn't turn out that great. I'm not gonna lie. So there was like this one time, I'm working in the salon, and there's this guy who passes out like car flyers, like, hey, let me fix your car, let me work on your car, whatever. Pretty much just advertising for himself. And so during the time I wasn't working, actually, and then I started working there, and I had my little station outside of the mall, and so he would come up to me, say hi, and then he just got a little bit too close. So he would come up to my station. He started hugging me. It started with hugs. And I was like, okay, we see each other often, so I'll give him a hug back. So time goes by, and I ain't gonna lie, this man starts kissing me on my cheek. He gives me a hug and then kisses me. So I was like, ooh, like I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. Back up. So time goes by a little more. So my man starts hugging me, and like kind of like a Philly hug, like Philly hug. Ugh, I can't. I got chills just now. Philly hug, and then kisses my cheek. I'm like, ooh. So I started just staying in the salon after that. I was like, oh, and then he started asking for me. He was like, hi, is Angie there? I had to tell people, like, don't tell him I'm there. tell this man I'm here. So I would hide in the back when he shows up. Y'all, this was the creepiest guy I've ever came through. Oh yeah, and then there was this one guy. He would come by and tell me a joke every once in now and then, and I would figure out the joke before he would say it, because he would say the same joke over and over again. He would say, "What's a gummy bear?" No, y'all, I done told the joke. "What's a bear with no teeth?" And then he would say, "It's a gummy bear." And I was like, ah, that's a cute joke. He would just tell me jokes. And then there was other guy. So he was like a security guard, and he was like older than me. I was probably like 19 at the time, and he was probably 30. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's a good age. So my man was 30. So um, he was low key like a flirt or whatever. And there was one time, um, I was considering getting like a matching tattoo with my sister, and I was like, hey, can I bring my boyfriend or whatever? And my man was like, no, you can't bring any boyfriends to the appointment. I was like, hold up. I'm not trusting this already. Like, this sounds like a creepy situation. Am I wrong for this? Like, any tattoo appointments, you can bring people, you know? So if it's like, oh, I could bring my sister, why can't I bring my boyfriend? What's that? Oh, or dogs. To be honest, I'm not the, first of all, llama, um, I, I don't know. But a dog, I'm not the biggest fan of dogs. I'm not, I used to love cats. I still do love cats. But like, ever since I had a kid, it's just like another kid to take care of. And I'm not ready for that responsibility. That was corny, Jaden. That was corny. Jaden, how old are you? Tell me now. Got to act our age, guys. This process feels like it's going by so much faster because I'm on live right now. I was dreading doing this. I don't know which number I'm on for my locks, but what do you guys order from Uber Eats? Oh, happy belated birthday. What's your number one thing to order from Uber Eats? Oh, okay, 16. So I like to order, I love me some Chipotle. But if you notice that if you order Chipotle from online, they will skimp you. Like literally, I want to be 15 or 14 again because it was fun. Jaden, it's no difference. You ain't got no bills. In and out. Yeah. So I like to order Chipotle. Sometimes I'll order Jersey Mike's, but Jersey Mike's be expensive for no reason. I feel like I got there was one time I ordered the sub, the giant sub, and that one was $30 for the giant. I'm like, y'all stressing me out. Like, if you got a craving, you got a craving. And then my late night snack is gonna be 7-Eleven. You guys know that 7-Eleven has edible cookie dough, and it hits. Try it out. I don't know about around y'all, But like if I'm craving a snack, it would be that edible cookie dough, because to be honest, my secret my secret snack is cookie dough, but you know it's not good for you. So like, but edible cookie dough, they changed the game on us. I'm growing, okay? Okay, Jaden, okay. Understood. Where do you guys work? What do you guys do for a living? Does anybody work in this chat? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yes, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. 2, 3, 4. I think that's 20. Oh, I done lost count. I'm going to school in 2 or 3 weeks. School sucks. I used to just not be the person to talk to everybody. I feel like school is trauma. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Are you good at making friends in school? Because I probably only had like I had a group of friends in school. But I don't know. I did have good friends. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, it was just like the people makes like school bad for me. Like there was a time that I did get bullied, and I think that's why school was just so bad. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 2 to 40. Dustin, what's up? Dustin, I'm in the process of doing my hair, so I look crazy. What's up, Dustin? Dustin from yesterday, right? Thanks. So I'm doing my locks. This part and the back isn't done, but yes, I remember you. We was talking about school, but before that, I was talking about my work horrors. Cause working in a salon was not easy. Most stressful thing in my life, and that's why I work at home. I'm trying to chill because like this hair right now, yeah. I think I have 16 more locks to make right now. Yeah. How long have you been working there? Did we talk about that yesterday? How long were you working? Do you want to visit Japan? Literally, that would be like, I don't know. Japan? First of all, how long is the flight? Let's talk about that. Sorry, somebody called me. Our oh snap, 6 years. Flying to Japan is 2 hours. What? I don't know. I don't, because we live two different places. So Japan from me, it could be more than 2 hours. You don't know, you know? How, Dustin, how far was Japan? Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. 14 hours on a plane, I would be stressed out because if you don't know, I'm claustrophobic. And to me, a plane feels like it's closing in and like you have nowhere to go. You're trapped. Claustrophobic people, like myself, that's the mindset. 6'3". And your legs was probably like crunched up. You did tell me you was 6'3" yesterday too. That's funny. For you. That sucks. I'm stressed for you. That stretch when you first get up was probably the best stretch you've ever had in your lifetime. You gotta hit the gym after that. Yeah, no, I feel like nobody can sleep on a plane. Like, that's the worst thing. And especially if you don't have the window seat. New York next month. You know, New York is like 4 hours away from me. I probably went to New York twice in my lifetime. First one, I went with the church. Then the second time I went with family. And we ate, there's like this one popular breakfast spot. Um, it's pretty good. I forgot the name. I think it's called Time something. You know what I do want to do? Well, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what would be crazy? Like going to New York um on New Year's. What do you guys even do on New Year's? I'd be with family. Like last year was probably the least fun I've ever had on New Year's. For real, for real. There was nothing to do. But there is like they be having like little mini parties. We went to a party like 2 years ago and it was like outside. And y'all, I found like 20 bucks on the floor. So go to a party and when the room clears, trust me, you're rich by the end of the night. Just saying. No, not okay. So it's not like a party because I don't like to party either. I actually never partied in my life, to be honest with you. So it's like I don't consider it a party. Okay, like they have a band in the front, right? So it's a band. So it's not even live. It's not even like crazy jumping music. It's it's like a band. And then like there's so many people in the back, like millions of people just literally jamming to the band. And then like when New Year's come, then they have fireworks. So like the only way I can describe it was as a party. Unless you consider that a party. It was chill. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. You love partying. Well, Jaden, you're 15 or 16. In Japan and Korea till the sun came up. Crazy. How's partying in Japan? I want to know that. Like, what kind of music do they play? Got to ask that question. What kind of music? 2009. But did they like have like music in English? Guess. Okay, okay, so they did. They did. parties are fun, okay? Understood. But like at some point in life you're gonna be like, I wanna go home. Literally, like I wanna go home. Like sometimes like people will invite you to events and at this age and it's just like I'll stay for a little bit. Like y'all can go ahead and have fun, but they love our culture. That's so cool. Japan does sound fun. And like I heard their I don't know if it's Japan, but I heard their food was just really cheap. And I'm sure you're a person who loves to eat. Cause I do like to eat, but it has to be like good, you know. The chocolate man, I'm dead. You was pulling the ladies. Dustin, I'm going to Miami this weekend, so I want to do like lives. So like just letting you know, the 24th to the 28th, catch me in Miami on live. You're white? No, you're not. You're not white. I see your profile picture. Unless it's the filter. It's the filter. 16, I can party. Okay, I'll have fun. I love everything. No, you're good. You okay? Yeah. I know. She'll hit you and beat you up in her sleep. But I'm tan. I got a pool. That's not you lying. You got to be. Or am I just wrong? I think I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You got me considering your profile picture does not look like you got a tan. You're a liar. You're lying. Okay, bye, Jaden. See you in another lifetime. A pool you never use. I'm dead. So how you getting that suntan? There's the question. You lied. We had like this big thunderstorm last night. Actually, all weekend, surprisingly. Did you get any rain this weekend? Fire. I was just telling everybody had a shower yesterday for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. So like it was crazy. It was literally all weekend for me. But I liked it because I was in a cabin. I was camping this weekend. And like through the cabins you can kind of hear everything. So like hearing the thunderstorm and the cabins was pretty lit. I was just telling everybody that was on here that I was stressing because this lady, right? So she wanted me to do her hair. And I gave her the price. I said, "Okay, 300." And this is kind of like for like only a few locks, right? Less than the usual, I'm going to say, but it was a good bit. 30 locks and to install them. I told her 300 for the locks and she said okay. So this lady literally comes for the consultation and everything. Like I'm talking about she drove here and I checked her hair out. And then She was like, okay, you want me to cash app you? And I was like, yeah, cash app's cool. So the next day, which is today, right? She was like, okay, my husband said I can't pay for anything under $200. She is a millionaire, by the way. So I'm thinking, like, are you trying to, like, just lower my price? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to pay. Like, you think I'm crazy in the head and don't know what you're doing. So either way, for good customer service purposes, I was like, okay, we can do 270. Meet me there, because either way I had to profit off of me buying the hair. So she was like, I think my husband will still say no to 270 since it's close to 300. Girl, just tell the truth. It's you. It's you. It's not your husband, because you responded too quick. You responded too quick. So she was like, I was like, okay, I understand. That's understandable. And she was like, okay, so that means it's a no-go, right? I was like, unfortunately, if we can't agree to 270, then it's a no-go. Like, literally trying to lowball me on my prices. She was stressing me out. I'm like, girl, you're a whole millionaire. What are we talking about right now?